All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose this if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So this means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our ad, aka it's the number of women out of 100 that are not simply scrolling right on by, where we're basically wasting that impression. And we care about the number of women out of 100 clicking somewhere on our ad because then we know our ad got into their brain. And when our ad gets into their brain, that's literally the only chance we have at them buying from us. So we got to get this number as high as possible, definitely above 6%, because 6% means we got some deep-seated problems in our ad. And yeah, that's what we say right here. So unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. Super common, but it's not normal. Is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. Everyone's accepting it as normal. It's not normal. It means there's a big, massive structural issue in the ad. And that deeper root cause is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes, 3 PCM. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. We also know that a BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico. We know that because we invented it. And treatment takes about a week. This way we duplicate the Boudoir Facebook ad, leave the original. Leave the original ad as it is. We treat the duplicated one, run it in parallel. And at the end of a week, when the treatment is done, we actually keep whichever one alive is producing the best results or has the best metrics. Now, once true with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes. We achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we get our unique CTR all above 6%, ideally way, way, way above it. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our universe. We got BLCA with BLCS. It's caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. We got treated with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So this is my my residency, my history with that. So first part residency, finding a Boudoir Facebook ad out there and bringing it into the hospital, testing it. So first one there, brought it in, found out its unique CTR was 4.3%. So we figured out BLCS is present because it's unique CTR under 6%. And so what I did was I duplicated it, treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and then we got the unique CTR of the duplicated ad to 6.88%. So way better. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 37% of ad spend by only getting 4.3 out of 100 women to click somewhere on it and get our ad into their brain. And the Boudoir Pico treated one is actually getting to 6.88 out of every 100 women's brains. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, $3,700 a month, every month is being wasted. So what we can do is we can save that, eliminate that wasted ad spend, only spend $6,300 a month on the new Boudoir Pico treated ads. So pocket that, what's that, 40 grand over the next 12 months, kind of phantom profit back in the business owner's pockets. And that will get our ad into the same number of women's brains as running the original ad at 10 grand a month. So we're getting, basically we're eliminating that wasted ad spend, putting it back in our pocket. Second part of my residency was finding a second ad to do that with. So found another one out there, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found its unique CTR was 1.39%. So we knew that BLCS is present. So we duplicated that and treated it with Boudoir Pico, got the unique CTR up to 9.13%. Insanely good. And so we found out that the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of its ad spend. So again, if there's been 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now all we have to do is spend 1,600 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad, and both options get our ad into the same number of women's brands. So we can eliminate that wasted $8,400 a month in ad spend, pocket that. It's literally like 100 grand, pocketed bonus in our kind of back in the business owner's pocket there. And finally, had a patient found out his Boudoir Facebook ad. He had BLCS present, 5.03% unique CTR all, so that's under 6%. That's Boudoir low click syndrome. And so I actually did a lot of work with this one. Treated with Boudoir Pico took about a week. Got the unique CTR all up to 15.35%. So we found out his original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 67% of his ad spend. So we can eliminate that wasted ad spend. So if you're spending 10 grand a month in Boudoir Facebook ads, we can eliminate that 6,700 bucks a month in wasted ad spend. And we can he can pocket that. It's like 80 grand over the next 12 months. It's kind of like a phantom bonus. And we can instead spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad and get our ad into the same number of women's brands as at 3,300 bucks a month compared to the original at 10, literally 1,000 bucks or whatever, 10 grand a month. And from all the numbers here from my testing, the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS wastes approximately 50% of its ad spend, literally half going down the drain. So if they're spending 10 grand a month, on average, 5K every month, or approximately 60 grand over the next 12 months being wasted. All right, now we're gonna diagnose this if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we're trusting that what Facebook is telling us to fill out is actually what we should fill out, and that's best for us, or it's good for us instead of being good for Facebook. And what actually happens is this is actually better for Facebook. So it's worse for us. It causes way more women to scroll by our Boudoir Facebook ads than normal, and it actually pulls our unique CTR under 6% and increases the probability that we have BLCS Boudoir low click syndrome. And as we, kind of on the back end, the flip side for Facebook, what it actually does is it increases the, more women scrolling by our ads per unit time. That increases the amount of ads Facebook can serve per unit time, making Facebook more money per unit time. That's why you never ever listen to anything Facebook recommends. All right, looking at the creative. All right, fine, no mistakes there. Next, we'll look at the see more headline, first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. Actually, that's probably getting cut off. Reveal the confidence you embody and celebrate your strength with every shot. Or with both targets designed to empower and uplift. All right, so yeah, we only got one type of specific context here. Repeated different ways a bunch of times, but still only one piece of relevant one piece of relevant context. So that means we got the lack of context mistake, which means we believe we provide enough context to maximize the number of correct women coming in, kicking out the number of wrong women, but we're not up at the top of the hump with this. So consequence of this is way more women gonna be scrolling by with Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, and as a result, we're actually gonna have it's gonna be pulling our unique CTR all under 6% and actually increasing the probability that we have BLCS. So, do I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, because of its unique CTRL less than 6%. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. My diagnosis says yes. I do believe this is a BLCS, a Boudoir Facebook ad with Boudoir low click syndrome. So if you're a BLCA, a Boudoir low click advertiser, you got your Boudoir Facebook ads have unique CTRL under 6%, and you have decided, hey, you decide you need to pull profit out of the business somewhere. Got to be more efficient, optimize more. You're spending so much money on these Boudoir Facebook ads. You want to get more bang for your buck. It's more inflation happening, every year in real life. More boudoir photographers entering the market, and you're looking for ways to stay competitive. And you decide you gotta get this fixed. You need to become a dominant boudoir advertiser. Then shoot me a DM when my DMs open. When I open for a new patient intake. My DMs are closed right now, but my DMs will be open again eventually. And on average, if you're spending more than 10 grand a month, on average, we can save you we can eliminate approximately 5 grand a month in wasted boudoir Facebook ad spend. And, that'd be approximately 60 grand a year in the next 12 months of savings back in your pocket for simply, 1 week treatment, approximately 1 week treatment of Boudoir Pico.